Welcome to ReGrind Weekly Reflections. I am Linda O. This is a space where we pause for a moment, realign our thinking, and reflect on the version of ourselves that is still becoming. So let's sit with this together for a moment. Have you ever felt like there was a ceiling in your life and wondered who built it? Was it life circumstances or maybe even something within you? Was that limit ever really a fact or something that simply became familiar over time? Some limits are handed to us early in life. They might come from a teacher, a family voice, or even a moment when something didn't go the way we hoped. And over time, experiences and expectations can settle into our thinking and we begin to see them as part of our reality. Little by little, something that started as a moment or a message slowly becomes a boundary, and over time we begin to treat it as a limit in our lives. And sometimes we carry those limits far longer than we were ever meant to. But there is another kind of limit too. This one tends to be much quieter. This is the moment when you begin to see something more for your life, a vision, a calling, or a possibility that feels bigger than where you are right now. And instead of someone else saying no, your own mind begins to whisper doubt. I don't have the capacity for that. I don't have the resources. I'm not built for something like that. And really, it's not because someone told you it was impossible. It's because the version of you today has never lived inside that future version of yourself yet. And sometimes in that moment, doubt and fear quietly build a ceiling where there was only unfamiliar growth. And so let me ask you this. What if there isn't actually a final ceiling or limit at all in your life? What if the only ceiling we experience is the height of our current identity and understanding? Because the reality is, every ceiling we encounter can also become the floor for the next level. So, what feels like a limit in your life right now may not be a wall telling you to stop. It may simply be the edge of your current growth. You're not stuck. You're standing at a doorway, and that doorway isn't asking whether you feel ready. It's asking whether you're willing to grow. And growth often means stepping into things you've never done before. And sometimes it even means stepping back into something you tried before and it didn't succeed. But that doesn't mean you've reached your limit. It doesn't mean the door is closed. It simply means there is something to learn, an opportunity for growth. Because the truth is, if you keep growing, you will eventually meet another ceiling. Because you're growing and still becoming. Growth doesn't remove every ceiling. Growth teaches us how to outgrow them and move to the next level. So maybe the real question isn't, do I have limits? Maybe the better question is this: which limits am I ready to grow beyond? So take a moment with me. Take a breath and say this with me. I am not the limits I inherited. I am not the fears I imagined. Every ceiling I encounter shows me how far I've already grown. And every ceiling reminds me that there is still more ahead of me. My capacity can expand. My courage can grow. And the version of me that is still becoming is not finished yet. There are no final ceilings, only new floors waiting for my feet. If this reflection spoke to you, take a moment to sit with it. Share it with someone who might need the reminder. Until next time, renew, refocus, and rise.